Hey everyone, thank you for coming to my meeting. My name is Joseph Bagaslau, and this presentation is to encourage bringing diversity in the workplace. Why we should want diversity in beauty companies is because we can encompass unique life perspectives and experiences that each person can contribute to the table. Fostering an environment that's inclusive, which honors and appreciates diversity, beauty company can create a culture where every single employee feels motivated, valued, and even empowered to succeed. There are a lot of benefits for our company to bring diversity into our workplace. First, we can ensure everyone can feel respected, acknowledged, and support equitable hiring practices, as having different groups of people put in the same team can better connect with a wide range of our clients and customers, which will improve our sales and customer satisfaction. In 2017, there was a McKinsey study that used a data set of 1,000 companies to determine long term valuation and profitability, and teams who were diverse increased dramatically to those who were not by at least 33% than the industry mean. Another positive is that diversity can lead to better decision making, which means this can lead to a higher profitability, and as teams who are more diverse can make decisions 87% of the time. Another positive is that diversity can outperform other teams who aren't diverse. A Gartner study in 2022 predicts that 75% of companies can exceed their financial targets when their decisions are based on inclusive teams. This is because each one can come up with different styles of thinking, perspectives, and solutions that can further be a benefit for the company as they have cognitive diversity. Teams that have the same style can possibly hinder performance, which is why cognitive diversity is important. So, how can companies encourage diversity? I've managed to come up with three solutions. First, we address that there is unconscious biases in the workplace. They are subtle, involuntary judgments and assumptions that people make about others. This type of bias can influence decision making, like hiring people, promotions, and day to day interactions. This can lead to toxic management, such as favoritism, discrimination, unfair treatment towards certain groups and our employees. Another way is to craft our policies and diversity that reflects our values. This can ensure all of our employees are treated with equal and fair opportunities for growth and success. This includes hiring practices, promotions, and employee development programs, like I've said before. We should have a policy that requires blind screening of resume to eliminate negative bias, to make sure we hire based on skills and qualifications, making it a fair hiring process. Another way is to encourage everyone to recognize their complex identities and differences. We should implement strategies to promote cultural diversity, like celebrating different practices and observing diverse workplaces and holidays to showcase our commitment to embracing various cultural perspectives and traditions. There have been a lot of positive impacts on diversity and inclusion in big companies, both internal and external ways. L'Oreal promoting diversity has gained them a lot of profits in the last 10 years. Their workplaces consist of 69% women and 53% men. They have been in the presence of 130 countries in five different continents. Another is Alibaba, which is the biggest e-commerce company in the world. $248 billion in total revenue in 2017. And do you want to know what their secret is? Women. Jack Ma, who is the chairman of the company, states that women are their secret sauce behind their success. He also claimed that women might outperform men in the age of robotics and machine learning. One last impact is on our reputation of the company. The current generation that leads the world right now are Generation Z, and they pay close attention to each company's policies regarding equality and diversity. 50% of our potential customers can prefer to buy products from businesses that promote and embrace diversity. I have a recommendation to help strengthen diversity and inclusion. First, we should conduct diversity training to our employees. It is beneficial for the team and other leaders to undergo training to foster awareness or someone's blind spots and also help launch adoption and meaningful sensitivity and cultural training throughout the organization. Another way is to incorporate diversity and inclusion to our policies. This can include hiring practices and promotions, like I said, benefits to be more inclusive and help our team. One last recommendation is to encourage employees to share their backgrounds and traditions in the workplace and celebrate our differences. For example, making a global diversity inclusion experience every September to show we value each employee and their differences. Thank you so much for coming and listening to my meeting. I know it's short. We know that change is never easy and we need everyone's input for this to succeed. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My office is nearby. Again, thank you very much. Goodbye.